release the souls of the Valaras. They gave you guys a gift in return. They went upstairs and they dismantled all of the magical wards on the doors to the nobles' quarters, where Alex had been setting himself up as lord. So you guys went up there and went through the the nobles' bedrooms, starting with Azzy's, which everyone started to pick over clean, and Talmar found Azzy's stash of romance novels. And there was Baby's first evocation book, which there was a couple of the, evocation for kids that was taken to be given to Eowyn at some point. And finding nothing really of interest, you guys went to Alex's room, where you managed to find some interesting letters and a mirror. The mirror, you guys, without touching it, put into the bag of holding. As this was not like any of the other mirrors you all had run into. Instead of a reflective surface that doesn't show reflections, it's just completely pitch black. Underneath, you found some letters, mostly written in Common. You found one written in Fiendish, discovering that the Hellmouth in the ritual room was a failure, and that it was not going to provide the power output needed, and instead they had been instructed by some shadowy forces, a demon known as Tenebris, to go to the Hollow and finish the ritual there. That what they need would be there. Everyone proceeded to go, "Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, the Hollow, why?" You guys contacted Alice, knowing that she was heading over there, and said, "Bitch, you stay where the fuck you're at. We're heading over there now." And you guys bamfed to the closest place, which is Shalloon, and that's where we have found ourselves. So, ta-da! That's why we're in Shalloon.
I'm just going to say right now that I did not like going through Azzy's room. I thought that was rude. It would not have happened if I was actually present at the moment.
No, we didn't know it was Azzy's room until we found her romance novels, which I kept.
Yeah, Talmar now has a whole bunch of smutty romance novels in his packs.
Yes, I would have been able to tell that it was her room.
Let's be honest, it's all yaoi.
Oh no. No, not her. You shut your mouth. I can get over there.
You're within smacking range.
Guys, I think I'm safe, though.
So let me know when you guys are ready to go.
Chris wants to go get, or Corin wants to go get potions.
I am ready to do whatever it is that we're supposed to be doing.
Yes.
I'm ready, just trying to get out the door. Start heading that way. Basically putting up with any...
But I think before we go, we should go and get potions. Or at least I would.
Well, I have plenty of them still.
How many potions are in that pack of yours?
I kind of have a shit ton.
Perhaps we should share.
I used most of mine because I got targeted both those the past
yes, I
two
do
fights that we
remember
just
that.
had.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Very
So
well.
I'm gonna go and get some for now.
I mean, Corin, I'm not kidding. I have a shit ton if you want some.
What kind do you have?
I'm pulling up my sheet at the moment. Oh, come on, laptop, really? Come on.
Oh,
I also was looking for any like special potions.
what are you buying?
I definitely. I mean, whatever they have.
Correct answer is, what are you selling?
Yeah.
Okay, Roll20's being a shit tonight to
I
me.
definitely used my Supreme, right? Like that was, or am I
don't
just
remember.
like, did I not use that and like I'm being dumb and actually do have potions?
Well, if you do go to the store, the amount of potions they have is they have 10 standard, 4 greater, 3 superior, and 1 supreme.
that happen.
Do they have any like potions of fly or anything like that? It's not that big of a deal. I can do this when we're not rushing to the hollow.
They have a single potion of flying. And they have a potion of water breathing.
I will take the potion of water breathing. And I think it's actually... no, the potion of fly. What am I talking about? I don't want the potion of water breathing. I want the potion of flying. And I'm actually not going to get anything else because I think I healed myself mostly with magic. Because I don't remember using any potions, actually.
Okay.
I'm going to, just to be safe, I'm going to subtract.
Yeah, I just used one on you to bump you back up.
Yeah. Because I think, I used most of my divine ability, the one that gives a bunch of people whatever I want to give them, and then I used yeah. So I'm gonna, just to be safe, I'm gonna get rid of 2 greater healing potions, and so I'll buy 2 greater healing potions and the potion of flying.
Okay. Do I need to get you the prices for that, or do you have the same magic prices?
I probably have that somewhere. I'll
Okay.
figure it out.
So you're getting what, the potion of flying?
And 2 greater healing potions.
So potion of flying is going to be 500, and
I think it's 150 each for the
greater.
So 800 total. Dig in.
Yes. Is there anything else anybody wants to do while we are in Shalloon?
While we're here, Arendir would definitely like to check in with Elishor and his mother. I don't necessarily know what... We don't have to, like, take 20 minutes to do it, so... it's fine.
Sounds like fun!
Okay.
So is anybody going with you, or you just heading off by yourself while everyone's doing some shopping?
I mean, I kind of want to have a, like, council with Elishor? And, like,
Yes.
find out what the fuck's going on with the army here, and, like, with what's been going on and everything.
Okay.
If you
So-
guys all want that.
I do. I was actually curious about that as well.
I would not protest at all.
Because if the rest of the talk now is waging up for war, I'm kind of curious to see what his role is in that.
Exactly.
Okay. So you guys make your way down the thoroughfare to the palace upon the hill, overseeing the city itself. You walk through the trees, sunlight dappling the cobblestones as you ascend the stairs and into the palace proper. You all are fairly well known by now, so they merely wave you in, mentioning that Elishor is sitting in the throne room receiving guests. You all walk in, and the air in here is different than it was the first time you came. First time you came, it was a little bit more relaxed. There's a tension in the air almost. You see the guards seem to be more on alert, pulled up straighter, their eyes constantly watching. It seems that the gravity of the reality of the world has settled in, but Elishor gives you guys a wide, if not weary, smile and motions you all forward.
I give him a bow and say, "Greetings, King Elishor. It's been a while."
Indeed it has, Arendir. You look well.
Thank you. You seem to be holding up.
As best we can in such trying times.
That's what we're here for, actually. We want to find out what's going on in the forest of Shalloon, and we haven't been in this area a lot recently. We want to see what's going on here.
It has thankfully been quiet. We've had some encounters on the edges of the forest, demons trying to pry at our security, trying to find ways in, but they have discovered that we are not to be taken lightly. We've managed to keep security. The Empress has told us to be on alert, and that should she have need to call upon us, but to mostly to see to our own defenses, and that if we needed anything from them, that she would send some of the army down here, including some battle mages even from the Arcana.
Well, that's good to hear that they haven't gotten into the Hotwood Forest. We were in Geist, where we discovered a coven. I don't know, hags. They were drawing power out of the forest, and the magical forest on this side of the continent is here. So we assumed that it would definitely be a target.
It seems they tried to find ways in, but we've managed to keep a good vigil. Unfortunately for Geist, it is a very vast forest. It's harder to keep the borders. At least here, it's a little bit easier, but yes, so far, we've managed to stay safe. Though I worry how long it will be that way, considering what is going on.
I do wish to warn you, King, that these demons, these creatures, have been coming after our families, people that we care about, and they're craftier than you can imagine. I would just be very careful and very wary about who you keep your trust with.
He inclines his head to you, Corin. We have become more insular of late, and I will keep that in mind, Corin Gladstone, that I will be very careful with who I trust and with what. And he looks to you, Arendir. I am keeping your mother as safe as I can.
Thank you. I trust that she's in good care here.
When not worrying herself half to death, yes.
Yeah, that all checks out. Do you know where she is? I'd like to speak with her.
She's possibly down in the kitchens at the moment.
I'll find it.
He nods. Is there anything else any of you need? I can't spare much from our defenses, but whatever I can do, I will.
No, forgive me, King Elishor. This is Alex D'Arcy. She's joined our band of insane adventurers.
An honor, Your Majesty.
He inclines his head. Welcome to Shalloon. I wish it was under better times, so that you all may relax and see Shalloon for what it truly is.
In the future, then.
Most assuredly.
If only Connor wasn't in a stupor right now. He may have some military advice. Or military questions, but he's doing whatever, and I just poke Connor in the face.
He kind of just looks at you and
strike a match.
he watches Elishor inclines his head to Connor, and Connor kind of gives like a half nod back, like, yeah. Two kings just going, yeah, about that king life, yo.
Yeah.
That king life.
So, Arendir, you head down to the kitchens, and as you start to walk down toward the kitchen door, you hear gales of laughter just roll out through the open door frame. And as you walk in, you hear one of the cooks gasping, and then I says to Mabel, I says.
Wow.
And they kind of stop giggling and looking at you, and your mother's eyes just go wide as saucers, and then, without a word, she just sort of walks over to you and then pulls you into a almost rib-cracking hug, like only mothers can. Like, oh my god.
This is how I die.
It's like, that your mom hasn't seen you in a long time, so she's gonna hug the shit out of you. Kind of, but she realizes she's squeezing too tight, and then she just looks at you. There's tears in her eyes as she sort of just reaches up and sort of pats your face and just like your scruff and just is just smiling and just almost struck speechless with how happy she is to see you.
I hate to do this again, but we're leaving shortly. I wanted to say hello, tell you I'm alive, and things are going well? Question mark.
You're alive. That's all I can ask for. And she pulls you into another hug. And I understand. I'm just glad I can see you again.
Has Orin arrived?
He sent me a message. He's on his way.
Okay, good.
And Gwaine. He's doing good, if not talkative.
Yeah, it's been a lot quieter since I gave him to Orin, but... Good. He'll be here. He'll help Ella show it. I can almost hear him now.
Dad! 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 Yes, he Orin has told me how talkative he is and has prepared me as such. I've warned the rookery that they might have an addition, and they might need to keep him busy to keep him quiet.
He'll take care of himself.
Yeah. Please be safe.
I will. I love you, and I'll see you soon.
And she reaches over and she starts packing a little pack full of like stuff that she was making. Like there's some biscuits and some sweet buns, and she's just like, "Humor your mother," and she hands it to you.
I mean, I'm not going to say no to this, so thank you. And be safe.
I will. You as well. And I know where you're going. It might be hard to communicate, but every now and then, you just let me know you're alive. I'd appreciate it.
I'll try to text.
That's all I ask. Is that you try. And she just sort of pulls you in for another quick hug and watches as you take your leave, heading back up to the throne room where everyone else is.
I'm like looking at it and like, do you want some, Corin?
I mean, if you're offering.
And I pass him a tart or whatever, a biscuit.
Yes.
It's one of those little mini like tarts. It's really good.
Do we want to go now? I don't even know what time it is.
It's a few days to the Holloway. I think it's like 4 from here. Right?
I can't remember.
Yeah. It's definitely a day and a half to the village, and then it's like a day and a half, 2 days to the Hollow from there.
Is it like evening as we have arrived here in Shaolin?
Oh yeah, it's getting towards evening time because you guys essentially spend the majority of the day in Frostfire doing all this stuff and fighting and stuff like that. You guys have not rested yet.
That's where I was going with that.
If you guys leave, you're not going to get too much farther down the road before you're going to have to camp for the night.
I wouldn't mind sleeping in an actual bed for once. I guess we just did a couple days ago in the Dunwood, but again.
I looked at... No, go ahead.
Nope, I wasn't saying. There you go.
I was to say, I looked to Talma Say, is that okay with you? I know you wanted to leave immediately as soon as we could.
I mean, we're not going to get that much further down the road, fortunately. Yeah, we can stay here. I don't know that we're really going to get much further than the outskirts of
Yeah, we may get to the edge of the forest, and that's it. We'll leave it at dawn.
We
Okay.
plan at dawn.
Elishore gives you guys some guest rooms for the night. Make sure you're all set up so that you can leave at dawn. Little fanfare. You guys go to sleep. You
Oh,
all.
wait. Sorry, I just remembered a thing.
Yes.
Before, as we're, whatever, we're all in a room together before we leave, or before we head off to bed, I bring up the fact that we found that missive or note or whatever in Frostspire that said that this ritual should be completed in a fortnight hence, and that's in 11 days from now. Do we think that's at the Hollow, or do we think that's something else that they're planning? Because I have no idea what the fuck that is. I just remembered it. Anyone?
Can I
This
see?
is my girlfriend Taylor, you guys.
Hi,
Hi, Taylor.
Taylor.
You're muted, Dustin.
You're muted.
my girlfriend Taylor.
I am missing out on information, so I don't know.
No, you were here for this one.
Was I?
We found a diagram of a demi-phylactery, and also
yes,
it had
I was
a
there
note
for that.
that said, complete the ritual a fortnight hence, that was dated 3 days ago.
Yes, I was there for that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to give this to you guys. You guys probably think that whatever ritual was planned probably disrupted when you killed the necromancer and the warlock.
Gotcha.
That makes sense.
I figured that would be.
Charles!
Gonna burn it all to the ground.
Don't do
Every
that.
last thing.
I will
What are you
fix it
burning?
for you later. What are you clicking? Is
Sorry,
that
fidget
it-
cube.
Oh no, is that your lighter? I thought it was your lighter. You're about to burn everything to the ground.
Oh, that would have been way better than me just sitting here flicking an AM fidget cube.
Alright, well, if we think that that makes sense, that when we killed the necromancer, we stopped whatever, we interrupted whatever this note was
I
about.
believe that
so-
diagram was more or less pertaining to what we encountered at the tower.
Yeah, that makes sense. Good point. Alright, that was the thing I just remembered. So, on 3 break. 1, 2, 3 break.
Alright,
Break.
so you guys go to bed, and you all sleep, rest, the whole 9 yards. Everybody gets their spell slots back, you get half of your hit dice back. I say half your hit dice because...
Could I have scried on Azzy to make sure that she stayed in the hotel? What the fuck? The inn?
Are you...
In the Motel 6.
Are you just doing a scry, or are you going to do scry with telepathy?
I was just gonna do a scry, but now I remembered that. No, I'm just gonna do a scry. Corin probably would forget about. No, yeah, I would just scry just to make sure.
You go and scry on her, and you don't see her when you scry. You see a room, and you see a large lump in the center of a bed covered with lots of pillows and blankets, almost like a little nest.
Okay.
That sounds better.
And you see little bits of red hair curling up and around over the top pillow.
I don't think a demon could fabricate that.
Everyone knows that pillow forts are permanently under the effect of the hollow spell.
It is true. So you see that she is sleeping in bed, and you end the scrying spell. So you guys get everything back. If you were under anything that was impacting your hit point maximum, you're back to normal. I think that was only really Arendair at that point.
Yeah, Aaron Deere got fucked
Yeah,
up.
I think I was the only one left.
Oh fuck! I just remembered that the hymn is still after us, or me.
Oh, me, you, and Aaron Deere, so.
The what?
him.
The shadow creature pointed me out
that's
after it
right.
fled, or before it fled.
You
It's more
totally were
chasing
stopping
after
it.
us.
You totally were stopping it from killing its prey, dude. It was less than pleased with that shit.
I'm just trying to help my friends.
I'm sure it will come up at the most possibly worst time.
Moral of the story: let Erendir die.
It's all right. You killed Uthal last night, and might as well kill Arendir tonight. But I came back, not permanently dead. So there's that.
I got better.
He did get better, and Ria's going to buy stock in Revivify diamonds now.
Uthal has 2 of them on her.
Ooh, do we have any
Oh, thank
diamonds?
fuck.
Corin?
So he both doubled up.
Yeah.
Well, the problem with it is, if we're going to the Hollow, we can't be resurrected.
Yeah.
Nope.
The Hollow is a
Oh,
bad
yeah, I forgot about
place.
At least if you're on site of the Hollow. It remains to see
We
what
don't
happens.
know if it.
You guys don't know exactly what happens if you die at the Hollow. If it can't be resurrected, or if something else happens.
Stop
You get
it with
absorbed
your
into the
stinky
ground
DM
and
thing.
become a zombie.
Zambies.
Nobody is
So-
becoming zombies on my watch.
You guys wait. There's Jolie.
Yay, Jolene, I can see her too.
You guys wake up at the break of dawn. You find outside your rooms are rations that should take you onwards. And you all head out after a good day and a half of travel. The forest is peaceful. As you exit the forest, you guys do notice that the edges of Shelloon are heavily patrolled. You do see some rangers, and the only reason you can see them is you know for a fact they're letting themselves be seen. But with certain people's passive perceptions, you also notice there are some really, really well-hidden rangers that unless you are extremely good, that you would probably never guess is there.
So when we get to the edge of the forest, I take a second, put my hand on one of the heartwood trees, and just take a second to think about it, and then follow the group, catch up with the group.
Noted. Oh god. Really? Discord?
For the love of Christ.
There's never a dull moment.
Yeah, I see you in there too.
Yeah, she's a...
We'll give it some time, see what happens.
Oh, fucking finally!
There you go.
There you go.
What the shit tonight with
It-
my technology?
It was probably taking a while to connect. That happens to me sometimes.
Hi, guys.
Hi. So you guys travel a day and a half to that very lovely, tiny little village, where Erendir found mushrooms at one time. And
Which one?
That was the first time, I think.
Yeah, I think that was the one where I spent a second level spell slot.
Charles, my idiotic ass read that as, did we buy pot?
Oh, I thought that's definitely what you meant.
Aaron, you're probably
I thought you were
good.
talking
We
about
didn't keep an eye on
mushrooms.
him the whole time.
Royale has. She's still got some of it in her bag.
Amazing. But yeah, I think we did buy some potions. If that's what you meant.
Yeah, that's what pots.
I bought 2 for me. I didn't buy any more though.
Oh, that's fine. I just need to know because I've got 3 greater still left on me. But that's not like a shit ton, especially with what's been happening recently.
Okay. You guys stroll up into the village, and this place is really, really quiet. Not scarily so, but it's noticeably more quiet than the last time you guys were here. There doesn't seem to be very many people staying around outside. It seems you watch people rush from one building to another, barely lingering outside. You guys roll up to the tavern that you guys stayed the last time you were here. You all walk inside, and there is not a soul there, other than the poor barkeep who seems to be cleaning the same glass as always, with a spotted.
Empty?
The entire tavern is currently empty, except for the barkeep.
Dane?
I has,
I do think that's what his name was.
That
Is
bard
that the
writes
same glass you were
shit
cleaning
down.
last time you were
holy
here?
shit, that's an... Rael, yes?
Yes. Hello, Dane.
How are you? Been a while.
Alive.
Well, that certainly beats being dead.
Yeah. Speaking of, what is going on around here?
You noticed, it's kind of hard not to notice. It's all really... Yeah, people are kind of scared at the moment, so no one really wants to stay around.
Scared.
The darkness of the demons and whatever the fuck's crawling out of the hollow these days.
Good, they should be scared.
I mean,
what are you even doing here? You should be out of here.
this is my life. This is all I got. If I leave this, what do I have? Besides, who knows who might need a place to stay and a drink. A nice lady obviously needed some place to stay, so...
Yes, thank you for taking care of her. She's a friend of ours.
Oh, good, yes. Very nice, very quiet. She's kept to herself. Just been asking if anybody's seen anything, which we haven't seen anything since, except for about 5 days ago, but yeah.
What was that?
Oh, shit, yeah, there's some strange shit going to the east. You remember those rolling waves of darkness? Well, they got worse.
Oh, no.
It's been bad. What was it?
Damn it, we ran into one of those. There's actually a thing in that. You want to avoid them.
It's different. I don't think this is a demon or something. It seems to be... Well, it was kind of undead, I think. It looks skeletal.
Oh, great.
It was like this thing, and it was just... it was awful. So no one really wants to come around here. Because the only place closest to us is Shalloon.
Yeah.
They ain't going here. Or the Hollow. And they're coming here. Is the horrible thing about that.
Where is exactly the Hollow from where we are?
It is
Cardinally.
Cardinally, it is directly to the east.
Okay, so the nasty is coming from the direction of the Hollow. Great.
Yes. So you get the feeling that there are things coming from the east pushing west and they're heading the village.
Mm-hmm.
It's why most everybody got out of here. They've gone north. Some of the half-elves went to Shalloon. Because, with the pointy ears and all that, they can get there. I realize how racist that sounds. I will smack myself most hardly for it.
No. Obviously, we don't have any problem with half-elves. And neither does Shalloon. It's a good place for them.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but...
If you guys go east, I actually don't recommend you go east. Well, if you got to, I'd steer clear of the Hollow, whatever's happening is.
Yes, well, that is not something that we have... yeah, exactly what Raya said. We don't have a choice. Once again, head on into danger and darkness and death. That is our way.
No, we're not going to have that final D. No, we're not.
D's are good, but only if they're not related to death.
Barkeep. You mentioned that there was someone staying here. Is she still here?
Oh, yeah, she spends most of her time in her room doing things.
Which room is that?
Huh?
Which room is that?
Second one to the left. It's got a really nice view of the pond out back.
Thanks. And I'm gonna go and just...
Alright, so Kalmar heads up the stairs.
I'm gonna overpay heavily for a drink.
I'm actually gonna give him 250 gold and tell him to lock the door.
Call it a private party.
Alright, you know what? And he goes and you watch as he sort of goes to the door and locks it. And then he kind of surreptitiously looks around and then pulls a lever that you didn't notice by the front door. And you watch as all of a sudden these iron shutters come down over the windows.
So
he goes, listen, I got paranoid when you came rolling through here telling me about the hollow the first time, and the rolling darkness scared the piss out of me. And this is my tavern, and it can take it from my cold dead hands, which is safely locked behind lots of fucking iron.
No, that's a really smart idea, Dane.
Now then, and he looks to you, Corin. Drinks. I'm gonna go get the top shelf stuff.
Hell yes.
I mean, I'm fine with whatever rock you've got, but I'm
Corin.
not gonna say no to a nice
Corin
drink.
Tups. I'm not there. No.
Please.
We're walking into what now? We're gonna drink well.
And he sort of goes and he sort of runs in back and starts talking about how he's been saving the stuff for a rainy day, and if it ain't fucking roiling gray on the horizon. Talmar, you managed to clank, 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 as only paladins can.
I want to stealth this.
Huh? Roll stealth for me then. Disadvantage because you're wearing fucking plate.
Obvious.
Come on,
If you roll 2 nat 20s, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
you can do it.
Amazing.
It's always better when you call it out and it happens like pretty damn close right there.
Not quite 2 net 20s.
Hey, that's close
a 19
enough.
and a 20.
I mean, that's practically 2 20s.
Shut up! She never
you
rolls
want-
well on perception! She never rolls well. Ask Dustin!
Nope.
1.
Her perception is always horrible.
2. Because she has no wisdom. That's why she makes wonderful life choices. You managed to get up to the door. You have never been so quiet before in your life in this plate. It's like you finally mastered it, and Arendir is not there to see you. How stealthy you are. So you guys watch as he goes upstairs. You don't hear the clanking anymore.
Guys, I think the demon made the top floor a second dimension.
I just sort of
Yeah,
like, well, that's impressive.
Adamantium is supposed to be a little louder.
About damn time.
Two of our party members have been teleported out of here by accident. So
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think
You managed to get to the door. It's completely silent.
Is it locked?
Alright, do you try the handle?
Yeah.
It is locked.
You know you want
Pay for a
to.
door, right?
Huh?
I can pay for a door, right? I'm not the door open.
It's up to you, buddy.
Someone
Yep.
listens to Connor in their minds.
Roll strength. If you
Everyone's-
nat 20 this, I'm gonna. Oh god, you rolled a 17. Right. So you get to the door and you're like, oh shit, it's locked. So you take a step back and you immediately pull into your mind how Connor opens doors, and you kick it open and BAM! And it is so loud, even the people downstairs can hear it. And you hear an ear-piercing scream. Talmar, I need you to make a dexterity save for me.
That's about right.
I'm just startled.
Holy crap, his dex today.
No.
You kick open the door and it slams open and it splinters and you hear an ear-piercing scream, and you manage to catch movement out of your eye as you manage to sort of duck away as you watch this sort of motion of force just hit the wall behind you and splinter the wood. And you watch as someone upends a chair in your way to prevent you from coming into the room before it looks like they're starting to grab things. You watch as Alice is like freaking her shit and she's holding her staff up, and you hear,
laughing.
I won't let... And then you hear an ear-piercing, Talma! And then, what's your AC?
21.
She hits you
What?
with her staff.
Nice.
Just, not hard, but she hits you in the shoulder, and there's like this dong, and like, she sort of just pokes you in the chest. Fucking go in here! Bust in my goddamn door like you're some fucking Talrenian!
Well, I have been spending time around the Talrenian nobility a lot, so, you know, I'm just, you know, cultural exchange.
And she pulls you into a hug. The bartender accepts and goes, we've had Talrenians here before. It's not the first time I've had to replace the door. She kind of looks at you and is like, the others here.
They're all downstairs.
Good. I need a new fucking room. Got the door.
I'm gonna very kind of quietly.
It turns white as a sheet.
And also what her parents.
She hugs you tighter. And then the only thing you hear for a while is a very soft thank you. A minute or two passes and she lets go and she squares her shoulders and all of a sudden there is that sort of stoic mask of someone raised as nobility. That this is duty that's being done. And she nods and she goes, well, I have some information I think you all could know. So, shall we go? As always. Charles, you have no idea. It's such a big thing now. Like Briar does it all the time. Especially when she's trying to romance people. I love you, Christina. So you guys are downstairs and Dane is serving drinks. He's just sort of pouring him. You guys have heard roughly some of the things. You heard a bang, a screech, you heard a thwump, and then you heard Talmar's name being screamed angrily. A minute or two later, you see as Alice comes down the stairs. She has her staff strung across her back, and she has an evocation spell book on her side. And she looks at you all and sort of smiles, and it's good to see you all again.
It's a pleasure to see you again, my dear.
And she looks to you, Alex. Oh, a pleasure to meet you, my lady.
A pleasure.
I'm sorry that we have to meet again under these circumstances.
It's nice to see you, Azzy, not as a disembodied voice. That sounds weird.
It's good to actually see you too, Corin.
This is why Talren's never won any wars, because they're so concentrated on doors.
They're not so much hinges as springs.
Oh,
a series of pulleys.
Christina says Talren doesn't have doors; they just have beaded curtains.
You can't kick down beaded curtains.
And she kind of, where to begin? So, I think you have discovered probably more in the last day or so than I have in a while. My brother has my patron. Apparently, we shared the same patron for the longest time. He played both sides, hoping to hone each other against ourselves, and to the point he got whoever was strongest in the end. But I disrupted that when I told him to go fuck himself and decided to break my pact, which was lovely. But Tenebris is tenacious, and he has redoubled down what he has given my brother. I'm worried he's achieved his means because, so far as I can tell, he has given up the search to become a lich and is now directly serving Demoriel. And I'm afraid that his research into phylacteries has translated into something much, much worse. You all discovered at Frostspire what happened with my parents. Their souls being locked in phylacteries and used as anchors.
Yes.
Well, I was snooping around. From what I can tell, he's using the phylacteries as something much worse. He's binding souls, spirits to them. Not to use to keep one immortal, but as a sort of bomb. Using the power of souls as pure force to destroy and rend. With Sorrel on their side, from what Fioriel has said, I worry what they mean to do to the wards. The wards can be taken down easily enough, but the monoliths still stand, and if the monoliths stand, it's easy enough to put the wards back on. You destroy the monoliths, there's nothing to stop Lionoth again.
Well. Shit.
Yeah. I had surmised, or tracked him down to, or at least his lackeys, to the Hollow. A place where the spirits do not rest, where they have lived and perpetually since that moment in time they died. It is a ripened field for the taking. I assumed they were using the Hellmouth, after you all told me, to bring out spirits of the fiends, locking them away, hoping that would be enough. Now I think they are going to reave the Hollow for souls, bind them in crystals, take them to the monoliths, and bring them all down. This is what I fear. Hopefully I am, what's the colloquialism, wearing a tin hat?
A tin hat?
Yes, something that says, like, prevents mind control. I think it with some illithid fashion, I've heard.
I think you need to use more than tin. I don't think tin would properly... Maybe lead. Lead is dense.
See, have you ever even seen an illithid?
I've read books.
So where did you get this design from?
I've read books.
You'd be better served with the help.
She rolls her eyes. If my brother is there, I have a clear purpose. I don't want to drag you over there.
You really think we're going to let you go by yourself?
You're crazy, Alice, if you think I'm myself. I will follow you. And Bucky's faster than you.
The ethereal flame Bucky goes, oh, don't bring me in this. Oh, let me fire this.
Quiet, Bucky.
So...
Sorry, Connor, didn't mean to step on your toes.
Oh, it's the idea that we all have a meaning and all have duty to go to this place. Be it for helping you and stopping the portals from the monoliths from being destroyed, or removing the Hollow from this blemish from this world.
Yes, we cannot let them have this.
Have all those people.
Agree. There's a way that perhaps if we can maybe reverse what they're doing, pulling the souls to put them in phylacteries instead, maybe just using them to free the souls. I don't know. That would do a lot of good to restoring the Hollow to its former glory at some point. But
it would also fulfill a long-standing dream.
All of the holy men of...
We've seen that two souls can open a portal to the hells. I can't imagine what a city full of souls can do.
Maybe a citywide hole.
Either way, it is a measure of power that they have to use however they see fit. We must figure out a way to use that power against them and to cut it off entirely.
This isn't going to be easy, is it?
I don't think it will.
What is it ever easy, Corin?
Corin, we've never had anything easy since we've met.
It's, in fact, been getting progressively linearly worse, or parabolically. I have not done the math on it yet.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
Yes.
You all have faced quite a bit in your path to get here, and I don't imagine it will get any easier from here on out, but if anybody can do this, I know you all can.
We shall do it or die trying.
Oh,
No.
we do it and just leave it at that.
We do it. We nearly lost you last time we went there, Professor. Not doing it this time.
Nothing worth its effort is not worth its effort if you don't do it with the intention of forfeiting your life. It gives you a focus, sharp as a knife.
I will agree with the professor on that. It's what I've done the last 10 years of my life, hunting my brother. I will stop him or die trying.
Sorry. I prefer to focus on the things I live for rather than the idea that we might die.
That is,
Completely
you do
agreed.
not get the point. I am not... Of course I'm using the things that I live for. But if it means sacrificing my life for the things that I live for, it gives me an energy and a focus. I do not cast away my life willy-nilly, as my grandfather used to say.
I understand. I do.
Time around humans too much. I'm just saying, we are getting to the darkness, and we must be a knife to cut, and we must be focused. We must not worry about dying. We must hold the things that are dear to us, but we must plunge headlong, knowing that we would give our lives to succeed. That is all I'm saying.
Agreed.
And now we go into the hollow. Yay.
Again.
I'm going to put a stop to whatever's happening in the ethereal plane in text form. It is getting ridiculous.
Bahamut realizes he was typing in chat and not in whispers the entire time.
Damn it, Bahamut.
That's what praying to Bahamut's actually like. It's like playing Call of Duty.
Wow, references for life.
So,
Bahamut really likes to read.
it was a day and a half to get here, so it's afternoonish.
How far are we from the hollow? From
Yeah.
now? Like,
You guys are another day and a half, possibly 2 days, depending on how hard you guys want to travel.
makes more sense to leave now, camp on the road, and then.
Yes.
I'm with Connor.
Before we leave here, we do have that mirror from Alan's bedroom. And now we have two very powerful magicians here with us.
Oh, wait,
yes.
there was a
I
thing.
totally forgot about that.
A
Oh, at
mirror.
least we have a thing.
Here's the problem, though. We put it in the bag of holding, and I don't know how to get it out without touching it.
Well, why do we need to use this mirror to begin with?
I don't know. I don't know what it does. I wanted the professor
We
and
wanna
Alan
see what it
to
does.
see what it is.
What does it look like?
It came from Alice.
I don't know. I touched it.
It looks like a normal mirror, but it's
It's a
the
matte black.
face. Yeah.
It's like a void.
I know exactly what that is.
It is? What exactly?
It is called the Shadow Eye.
Oh,
It's a direct line to Tenebris.
Wonderful. Good to know that we have it in the deck.
That's definitely a good thing to have in our pack.
Is it another dimension?
I was given one when I made my pact. It was a way to contact him. Or for him to contact me. It only works if you take the mirror.
I have some things I'd like to say that. And I don't care. That's how you.
If you would prefer, I could take the mirror from you.
Alice, I have absolutely no interest in you. Tenebris.
Please, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, no.
I do worry. You giving him any sort of power over you might not be good.
He knows way too much about you for you to be much about letting thoughts or talk to him. If anyone's talking to him, it's gonna be one of us. No offense, Adam.
She holds her hands up. It was me and Leonardo.
Well,
If you want to use... Go ahead.
Sorry. Why are we seeking to speak to this thing?
I don't think we should.
I don't really think we should either. I think we should just
No.
destroy it and be.
Can we destroy it?
I'll just leave it in the bag of holding. It's what he's gonna do. Spy on our fucking gold.
True.
He's like, oh man, fat stacks. I can't wait to kill them.
I have a happy ham sandwich in there, so.
You don't
Ooh, is
want
that a
him
pickle?
looking at it.
You,
Tons of alcohol. in there,
you
too.
guys get a mysterious note one day from a dark courier. It just says, clean the inside of your fucking bag of holding out, plebs.
It's like a whole bunch of like moldy food.
And it's a list of all the shit that you've left in there that's gone to rot.
It's not that
Oh,
bad. It's just
actually,
alcohol.
Just like remains have you put in the bag.
Well, we know we got a bunch of white dragons.
There's a black.
I mean, you guys didn't actually put white dragon pieces in there, right? It's just like scales and teeth and shit, right?
Oh, it's the scales, teeth, and some claws.
I thought you
Okay,
said-
that shouldn't rot.
I thought you said white dragon penis.
No,
What?
I mean, I hear people pay for those.
Anyway.
You what? Okay.
Quick question.
There's
since
quite
we're,
a sizable black market in that.
Yes.
since we're talking about the bag of holding,
I thought you say white dragon penis.
We're not going to talk about sizable, Tama.
there's a thing that says super fancy plate in there. Is that like?
That's the cursed shit.
Oh,
Oh,
why does it not
No,
label
someone-
as cursed shit?
no.
Okay, never mind.
Why are we carrying the cursed shit with us?
Because we can sell it at a later point. The idea that we can
What,
buy
are we gonna sell it to somebody and say, "Oh yeah, it's great. Don't put it on until we leave."
Well, no, like you could have merch. We can have a powerful magician remove the curse.
Oh!
And it,
Our friend, our gnomish friend. I bet she could do it.
That's
yeah.
for much later.
I don't have that on my thing. Can somebody
Oh
add
my
that?
god. No one's gonna notice that. It's gonna be great.
that
What?
was delayed. I know.
I just put an addition in the bag of holding. It's okay.
Oh shit! I have the free carry.
bag of holding.
I may have that open at the moment, so that's funny.
You totally want to wear this, you guys. So I suggest that we head out now, camp on the road, and we do hits at the hollow at dawn.
Ooh, that's a cool whip.
I'm okay with that.
It is a cool whip. Now.
Cool whip.
Cool whip.
Yeah, the whip that tried to kill me, you mean?
Well, I mean, that's a minor detail.
Vengeance for the Desecrated was a complex individual
It wanted me dead. No, thank you.
Or do you mean the token whip?
That's just
Either
pure
way.
fun.
I was talking about the token whip.
Oh,
Yeah, I have the
The,
bone
the
whip.
bone sword has been decursed in there.
oh yeah, we have the fucking whip. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we got lots of tricks in here that we don't really use a whole lot.
Oh! That reminds me. How are we going to get to the hollow?
Same
What do you
we
mean?
got there last
Fly.
Yeah. You remember they tried to actually pull you down into the ground?
Well, we have the carpet.
Right.
But the problem is, so flat. I'm gonna say this above table. Connor is totally electing to walk across the ground because the carpet can't hold all of us.
No, it can't. That's what I'm
I
saying.
have a potion of flying. I bought that for that purpose.
Well, it's still 800 pounds. Connor weighs like 250. Now you gotta count Talmar and his heavy ass plate.
Yeah, my plate is not
Bucky floats.
light. Bucky
Oh, Bucky
floats though, so
floats.
I'm fine. I don't need to ride the cart.
Okay. Because I wasn't sure if you remembered
I
it.
didn't remember.
Okay.
I do have one. I can make somebody fly for now.
I mean, we could ride double on. So one of us can ride double on Bucky, and I look pointedly at Azzy.
It's fine.
I would
I'll
love.
see perfectly fine. You and
I don't
Corn-
think poor Bucky could handle 2 full-size males.
Sure
in
he
plate
could.
armor.
I believe in Bucky.
You know what, Azzy? I'll give it to you.
I
just
hear
because,
Bucky
you know.
bitching from here, telepathically.
Is it just like salt grains flowing through your mind?
Yes. It's
I'll,
like grains of
I'll
salt
captain the Normandy.
Well, I was going to say that I have a way of flying myself, so
Wonderful,
Professor,
we're all
you can ride
flying.
with me then.
Yes, I weigh
I'm
like
on
75 pounds soaking wet. I'm sure it doesn't really matter who I ride.
Your Bucky won't even
I
notice you
know.
back there.
I've seen it.
Alright, so you guys figure out who is doing what with the Whoozits for when you guys get to the hollow.
You gotta ride a horse.
Dane kind of looks really sad that you guys are leaving. Because he's like, he just brought out all the really good liquor. And he still has this big keg of really nice ale that he broke open for you guys. He's like, so I'm gonna have to eat just drink the whole thing
We're
all
gonna
by
have to eat
myself.
some
Oh,
you're
what a
crazy.
world! I have to drink 12 shots liquor
To-go
by
cups.
myself. And yeah.
Are open container laws invented yet, Dane?
I don't think so.
That's right, you're talking about having a magic carpet. Would you like to take it with you?
It's nothing better than flying and drinking. Drinking and flying.
As long as you're not the one flying.
I mean, I'm no knock.
No, narc.
If you were, you
Nerk.
have to tell us.
Nice job,
I
Charles.
mean, Bucky pretty much drives himself, so unless I give Bucky the booze, you know, should be alright.
Could Bucky get drunk?
You're welcome.
You know, that's a good question. I should
That's
ask him.
That's an
We-
experiment.
Okay, this is
Experiment.
not a conversation we need to be having right now.
All
We
right,
have
Professor.
a world to save.
We don't have time.
There's no time. Thank you, Aaron dear. Finally, someone agrees with me. There is no
Tell
time.
Ma, we can figure it out on the way.
Well, we all speak Elven. Just just talk to Bucky and ask.
It's true.
I'm gonna go grab my things.
Okay.
Thank you.
Also, Bucky's a spectral horse. I honestly don't think he'd get drunk, and that's the last thing she says as she heads upstairs.
Aslan.
And she
I like her.
She closes her door against the wall.
you hear as the door is trying to be put back on, and then you hear funk and hear bugger.
Thanks for teaching me about doors, Con.
I don't know why they always put those handle things on them.
You just punch them, right? Punch to the door and it opens.
Punch it, shoulder, kick it.
All fun.
I'm sorry, that was the best thing. So you guys get packed up and immediately head out. And Dane, make sure that you guys take that fucking keg with you, because it's like half full.
Tell him to be safe. You're doing the God's work.
Dane, could I ask you one thing before we leave? Do you have like a menu that folds open? Or like a wooden slat thing that folds open and closed that I can possibly... Anything?
He reaches behind the bar and pulls exactly what you're saying out. I was thinking about using these. I was worried they're a bit too fancy for this place, but I kind of like it. But yeah.
Thank you. And I take it. I take one. I take two.
Have fun storming the hollow.
I'm sure we will
Guarantee
not have fun
we
at
tell us
all.
that.
Thank you, Dane. I give him a hug.
He hugs you back, and it's like one of those rib-cracking hugs where he just kind of tries to envelop you in a hug, and he goes, "Be safe, little lady."
We'll try. We will see you when we get back.
I will make sure I don't go through all the top shelf stuff then.
Yeah. Keep his pistol up there just in case. I don't know what's going to come out of that place.
I'll keep everything safe for you all. As you guys head out into the afternoon, the sun firmly behind you, shining on your backs as you guys head out on the trail. You guys managed to get a good of the way there before night falls. Are you guys setting up any watches?
Of course.
Fuck yeah, we are.
Yeah. This close to the hollow?
Guys, how long has it been since we fucking talked about setting up watches?
A little bit. You teleported in.
I will take first watch.
As per usual, I will take the watch closest to dawn.
I will take the midnight.
I just realized I forgot all my dice. I'm gonna have to roll on Roll20. I'm so upset about it.
Oh.
Oh.
So I'll take third watch with Corin.
Okay.
On my first watch, I will pull out a
Usually
menu
I
and
stay
begin
till
inscribing
second
a
watch.
spell into it, and then fold it closed
Okay.
and tuck it into my robes.
So wait, who's
Roll.
on what?
Professor's on first. Talmar's on second. Corin and Rael are on third.
Oh, sorry.
I'll take fourth, I guess. 2-hour shifts.
Okay. So that means Corin's probably going to be fourth watch. Because he always does the watch as dawn arrives, so...
Oh, okay. Otherwise I can be on second.
That's what I said earlier.
I missed it.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be on second then. I won't fuck
I
things
did
up.
mumble it.
Okay. So, are we doing 4 watches or 3?
3. I'm on second.
Okay. Okay. So, Professor on first, Talmar and Alex on second, Rael and Corin on third. So, Professor, roll a perception for me.
I will do that for you right now as I push this button that says perception. I perceive things.
You perceive a fuck ton of things. It's
Right.
quiet. From your camp, I'm assuming you're setting up the TARDIS tent.
For now, because I have not developed the map for the Magnificent Mansion yet,
Oh, I'm so excited for that.
I'm not going to use it until I have a map.
Yes, sir.
Or in the direst of emergencies when we need a pocket dimension.
So you sit out front and you are inscribing.
Oh, because I'm using symbol, that's why I can't do it anyway, because that's on my 7th level spell too, so...
You're inscribing, and the night is quiet. The wind is cold, but not bitterly so, and you can see the vault of the heavens moving above you, stars shining brightly, and it is fairly quiet as you go and poke Alex and Talmar, and the watch shifts. So Talmar and Alex, I need you to roll perception for me.
There we go. There's a typical bad roll.
18 plus 6 is 24.
Okay. Again, the night is quiet. You, Alex, swear you think you see shadows moving, but as the wind whistles through the underbrush, you don't seem to see anything. Just seems to be a typical quiet night. So you guys go into rest, and then you wake up Corin and Rael for the last of the watch. So, Corin and Rael, I need you both to make perception rolls for me.
Garbage. And so starts Roll20, fucking with my shit.
It's gonna be a 23? 15 plus 8?
Okay. You guys, as dawn starts to push over the east, you both notice that as the sun breaks the horizon, the light in towards the east, towards where the hollow is, seems to shudder before it finally breaks over the horizon and dawn finally brushes over where you guys are staying. It seems the shadows towards where the hollow is seems to linger. But nothing seems to happen. You all eventually wake up in the morning. Yeah, nothing happens. Everything is hunky-dory as you guys wake up and pack up the TARDIS tent after having some breakfast and heading towards the hollow. You guys manage to get most of the way there when you start to notice, as you're walking, the grass becoming more and more threadbare, almost. There's less of it, there's more of the ground, and even the ground, instead of rich reds and browns, seems to be almost gray. The trees you find are barren, until all they are twisted, gnarled, black hands reaching up towards the heavens. And you guys start to feel the familiar sense of cold reaching up over you. Alex, this is a completely new sensation. You've never been to a place like this before. There is the cloying smell on the wind of rot, and everything here is sort of colder than it would usually be, and there doesn't seem to be any signs of life. And you hear in your head a stern voice telling you to be wary of where you step.
Of course,
The light touches not here.
Does everybody hear that?
Nope, it's just Alex.
Oh, I didn't hear you say Alex. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. So you guys have slowly starting to sneak up on the hollow. There does come to almost a hard line where there's absolutely no grass, there are no more trees, there is nothing but barren, blackened earth.
Arondir is going to reach out and touch Aslan and say, I'm sure you don't need me to do this, but I'm going to cast a non-detection on her. So for the next 8 hours, she is hidden from divination magic and cannot be perceived through a magical scrying sensor.
Whoa, that's cool.
Cool.
That's badass.
So I don't know if it'll work, but in theory, they won't be able to see you coming.
That's pretty boss.
Thank you, Arondir. I believe that will help. At least I won't be a target to help locate where you all are.
If they don't know we're all here, maybe they'll just think it's the Dawn's Graces coming.
I will do my best to be your, what's the phrase, ace in the hole?
I see you've also spent time with the gnomes.
Yes, fascinating bunch. So, Corin, you whip out the Normandy, and you unfold it, and it floats under your command.
I sit in the front as I call dibs.
I'm gonna tap Buggy's back and say, "Hold up, Professor."
I'll sit on the back of the carpet.
Hop on, obviously. Yes.
Welcome to the SS Normandy. I'm your captain, commander, and just all-around handsome gentleman, Corin Gladstone. Today we'll be flying over the Hollow at a cruising altitude of probably only like 20 feet off the ground, because if we get hit by magic and fall off, I don't want to die.
I'm glad I picked the horse.
Captain Commander Corin.
I'm gonna pet
do you have
Bucky
any
and say, thank God you can fly, man.
What did you say, Mike?
I said, Captain Commander Corin, do you have any peanut?
No peanuts on the SS Normandy.
Jeez, man, they charge you for everything here.
As Corin goes into his spiel, Connor just steps off the rug. I'd rather walk.
At this point, you watch as Alice starts to rummage through what seems to be a pack on her side, and then she starts pulling something out of it. And you realize it's a bag of holding as soon as you see that it is much bigger than the bag. And she breaks out what seems to be an ordinary broom.
Oh, shit.
And then smooths out her robes before sitting side saddle.
Oh, those are the rage all nowadays, I hear. Everyone has one.
They're quite useful. And I don't plan on flying too high up, as Corin said, I don't want to die.
Yes, I plan on using Talmar to break my fall.
Professor, I think I could probably lift you one hand.
Yes, that's why you're falling first.
Good call.
I will just ride you to the ground. It will be
phrasing.
Hot.
Well, geez, Professor, you know, you have to very least buy me dinner first.
Right, we don't have time for this. Onward! Forget I said anything.
You guys start to move forward. Connor, you're walking on the ground.
Yep.
Okay. Are you guys stealthing, or are you just kind of just like going?
How good is Bucky at stealth?
We can try.
Like, I don't understand how like a horse that's like floating in the air is going to be stealthful.
No.
Or a carpet that's moving super slow.
He kind of looks at you slowly, Talmar, when you say, "Hey, Bucky, how good is your stealth?" And he just kind of just stares a hole into you, and you hear this voice in your head going, "What the fuck do you think?" And it just keeps going.
Can you get drunk?
And he just keeps going.
I have a bottle of absinthe in it for you.
I need everybody to roll perception for me.
Yay, I'm totally good at this skill. That's 14.
Oh, luck!
Okay.
Wow, 11's better than a 1.
I have advantage, so it's actually an 18.
Sounds good.
25.
Are you not proficient in perception?
I am not.
Okay, cool. Just checking. Alright. So... alright. So we have a 22. Nope, okay, so 11, 4. Alright, so you guys are floating forward, most of you floating forward. Connor's just walking on the ground like a badass. And you all sort of see what seems to be the very edges of what the city used to be. You see walls almost completely leveled down to the ground, broken out, just the gray ash and darkness of the earth reclaiming them. There is no more vegetation, no sign of any wildlife as you guys start to go. But Aaron, dear, Alex, and Rael, you all see movement about 100 feet ahead. You see movement of what seems to be through the walls, the old walls, broken, empty. Oh shit, sorry. There we go.
Oh, we also probably don't.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
This is gonna be good.
The music. We were still on Shaolin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Visuals.
So is the movement down by the ground, or is it up, like, humanoid height?
There are a couple that are humanoid height. There's some that are a bit larger.
Okay, so we're seeing things.
We're seeing multiple things. You were seeing what seemed to be 4 things.
I would point that out then. Or like, you see that, right? To whoever noticed it. And then also to Corin and everyone else.
See what?
Absolutely.
Is it in line with us? Like, are we going to pass over it by going into the center of the destroyed city, or?
From where the movement is, you are going to directly intercept them if you keep walking this way. And from the way some of them are moving, you realize that unless you walk well out of your way, you're probably going to come upon them, though there is a possibility of trying to sneak by them.
I mean, we could theoretically fly over them. It's just I am like worried about going too high and also leaving Connor behind.
Don't worry about leaving me behind. I can outpace the rug.
Well, if we go 100 feet up in the air, I think is what he meant.
Well, yeah, I get that, but the idea of the fact is I can still outpace the rug running.
Yeah.
I just don't want to let the others that are in there know that we're here necessarily right now.
God damn it. But we also don't want to go too out of our way. And right now we're still in the barren, like, flat part, right?
Yeah, it's on the outskirts of the city still.
Well,
Yeah. I think.
Can we make out what it is? What they are? We Dustin. We do know that there are possibly agents here harvesting souls.
Right.
I mean, this could be them, or this could be the wandering darkness that happens here.
It might behoove us to stop.
I mean,
So-
I'm alright if we make that decision. We can come up with a quick plan to attack them first before they get us.
As we're moving closer, do we recognize like what these things are at all?
As you guys push a little closer, I'm going to need you to roll perception again if you're going to try to make out what these things are.
What were you saying, Mike?
I was gonna say I direct Corin to head for cover, and then I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that then.
Huh?
Aaron, do your cast Pass Without
Perception.
a Trace. I'm gonna try to head for any cover that I can find.
4 horses.
Alright, so, those three y'all look, they are vaguely humanoid. Rael and Professor, you notice that there's one large thing, and there are 3 smaller things. And the one large thing seems to be, not wide, but very tall, almost beanpole kind of thing. And it's wearing, there doesn't seem to be anything reflective off of it, but it does seem to be wearing armor of some sort. It's the strangest thing. The others are all wearing hooded robes. One seems to be carrying a staff. The other 2 seem to be sort of standing there waiting for the other figure with the staff to command them.
Yeah,
And they
I think
start
I would rather
moving.
try to avoid this fight.
Yeah.
So, yeah, can we, like, with Aaron Deer's Pass Without a Trace, and I can, like, try to use the whatever landscape or terrain that there is to fly lower or higher, depending on, you know, whatever, to make it harder for them to see us.
Are you going high?
Is there any cover, or is it just flat ground?
There are bits and pieces of wall there are about waist height.
Shit.
To use them as
Yeah.
cover, you'd have to get off the carpet.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna fly high then, and hope that, and just, you know, I know you can run fast, Connor, but just be careful. And then we're gonna float up higher.
Okay.
So, do we have to roll stealth? How would we do that for the carpet?
You can try to. This would be a stealth roll from you, Lauren.
Do I still have disadvantage even though I'm not moving on the carpet?
I wouldn't give you disadvantage. You're trying to pilot the carpet, for lack of better words, in such a way that it's harder for them to get it. So,
Okay.
I
get a plus 10 from Aaron here.
You do.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Oh my gosh.
Bucky.
Yeah, well, he is a horse. He only has a +1 to deck.
Bucky can only float. He can't fly, can he?
Yes, he can. He can float and then still move his running speed.
This might not work.
He can dash though at 120.
Is Connor going to stealth?
Yeah, it makes sense for him to stealth try that, because if we do find these things, it makes it better to attack from fortune or surprise, not. Yeah, that's only a mod. That's mod 20. That would have been a 10 without that. Actually, I'm gonna pass without trace because I'm not far enough. I have 10.
Okay. So you guys go to move, trying to get around. Corin, you do the best job you can to sort of fly high up and keep out of sight. You watch as Bucky, with the professor, and Talmar astride, tries to stealth along with, but the horse doesn't seem to quite understand the basics of stealth. And Connor, not used to really having to stealth on his own, trying to find a way to find stealth with what crumbling remains of the city are around. You guys get about maybe 30, 40 feet when you hear a voice sort of echo out.
Oh no.
Find them. Kill them.
Oh no. It's those things that we fought on the road.
As you guys sort of turn and watch, they start rushing towards you. You see this tall, slender thing, and by this time, as it comes into view, you realize that it is indeed wearing armor, but it is not metal armor. It looks to be made of blood. And the hooded things, two of them, as they're moving towards you, leave a trail of parasitic worms in their wake.
So seeing them charge, Connor abandons all semblance of stealth, and he's gonna rage and charge right in.
I'm just gonna grab Talmor and steer him steer Bucky.
I'm gonna kind of ignore the professor, and I'm gonna just basically ready Bucky for a charge.
Oh shit! So with
me on it.
With that,
I just tell the professor to hold on, man. Hold on to my waist.
With us stealth on the carpet, do they know that we're there, or do
the thing wearing wearing blood armor seems to turn his head to look at you guys?
Up on the carpet?
Yep.
Damn balls, shit, dick, ass.
It's okay, because the professor is going to engage in this fight anyway.
So that's the thing wearing blood armor.
I love it.
That is so cool.
This is the asshole who is shouting.
Excellent.
And this is the lovely thing leaving worms.
Yeah.
By the way, AoE damage is very bad. Because if Bucky gets killed or dissipated, we're going to be going to the ground, Professor.
Alright, so you see that blue line?
As if AoE damage affects me.
Well, Professor can also sculpt.
I know, but I'm saying that if Bucky gets...
Okay.
Bucky takes
So I need everybody to roll initiative for me. You guys can set yourselves up anywhere under the blue line.
I'm rolling an actual dice. It's the only
Well,
real
I mean,
dice
Professor,
I
you
will
get to stick with me. So,
Well, I
wherever
can,
I am.
I can
guys.
fly
Bye-bye.
myself. Yeah, just put me. I need a d20.
So kind of like that.
Well, that's better than. I wonder what I would have rolled here. Nope.
Oh, like I know you have a dex score.
I get advantage on it too.
It's basically the
Okay.
same thing. I will just take 2 from that.
High five.
So that's much better.
I forgot about advantage too.
Do you have a dex modifier?
Yeah, my initiative is +5.
That'd be a 20 then. Because it's not. It never adds your dex modifier.
That's very weird because that's what an initiative.
Oh shit! Then I should have a 5 too, and I haven't been adding it.
Nice.
Shit.
Nat 20 on initiative.
Yeah.
I'm not rolling this d20 again.
Sneaky, can you add me? Because I don't have my character sheet open on Roll20. But it'll take 1,000,000 years to load.
I got you.
True facts.
You're the real MVP.
We'll see if
Okay.
you guys keep saying that after the fight.
Oh god. Everybody make sure that their health is right, please.
Yeah, I always copy paste from the last battle, so
I,
Because
if you
mine
guys
wasn't.
I put
Yeah.
mine up the right way.
Okay. Yay!
Oh shit! I should have said. Oh fuck! Last night before we got here, I should have prepared a hero's feast. I feel so
Oh
stupid.
my god, we totally should have. Oops.
Yeah, I did my 7th level spell before the day ended.
So yeah, we can get around.
Oh, I would have prepared certain spells.
Det 19.
Should have prepared that.
Okay, so ah, Jesus, titty fucking Christ. All right, so which assholes are going when? Oh, you sweet summer children. Oh, you sweet summer children. All right, that's fine. That's fine.
So go before me.
All right, so does this stick bag have?
Yeah, can we take a bio break?
Bio break. 5 minutes, and we'll get into combat after that.
Sounds good.
Sure.
Click. Resumed. Go.
The tide
There we
of
go.
shadow and bone. That's so fucking metal.
Dude, I'd totally listen to a song called that.
All right, top
to it
of the
now.
order, we have Connor.
All right then. So I already raged.
Charles.
So I'm just gonna go for the one in front of me, and I'm not frenzy raging because I don't know how long we're gonna be here. And I gotta manage resources.
Okay.
All right, so rage is +2 damage. So I'm just not. These aren't great weapon master, just standard attacks. That's 27 hits.
The hits.
That's a natural 20,
That kind of hits.
and then a 18.
That hits.
Right, so all hit. So one's a crit. 2d8. That's 8 plus 11. That's 19 points of damage on the first swing.
Okay.
Second swing's the crit. We get to reroll 1s and 2s. Roll the fucking 2 again. So that's 6, 12, plus 11. So it's 23 points of damage on the second swing.
Okay.
And the last swing, let's reroll 2s. We rolled into a fucking 1. 19 points of damage on the third swing.
Okay. As you run up, your feet hitting the dark, cracked ground, you start swinging at this thing. Each maul hit, as you bring it back to strike again, you watch as worms just fly off the head of the maul.
I don't like this thing.
Gross.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Shit, I should have used a fucking... Okay, no, it was my fault. I should have used something on one of those hits, but I forgot.
Really? Rael, it is your turn. You are currently 60 feet up in the air.
Oh, that's good.
So you're 60 feet up, and the nearest one would be 35 feet away, so a total of 65 feet away.
Well, that completely negates a whole shit ton of my spells.
60 plus
Sorry,
35
bro.
is...
It's okay. Not all of them, though.
C squared plus B squared equals...
Yeah, I'm doing Pythagorean theorem over here, too.
I'm not.
We're
Hell no.
nerds. I don't have a piece of paper.
Shit. Alright, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt
Okay.
on... Fuck. On the motherfucker with the spell book that's been talking.
Okie dokie.
And we'll do that at second level.
Okay.
$19?
Hits.
Okay. Yeah, I've got 120 feet on this spell, so that's why I was not worried about it. Okay. Shit. Five. Ah. Dropped one. Not bad, actually. That's gonna be 16.
Okay.
Radiant. And the next attack roll against him has advantage.
Alright, as you send a... My god, Kyle. A guiding bolt, you watch as this radiant energy sort of flies down and smacks him. You watch as it hits the robe and sort of rends and tears. And now he has this faint radiant aura about him that he kind of looks down on his body and then hisses.
And I'm just gonna kind of slap each of the three that are on the carpet with me on the back. All right, let's do this shit. Guys, have inspiration. And then as I slap Corn on the shoulder, want to take us a little lower?
You got it.
And that's me.
Okay. Alex, it is your turn. You're currently 60 feet in the air.
Yep, I'm firing at the same guy that Rael just fired at with a magic missile.
Okay.
As I drop my d4. Ooh, that is a 4. So that's 12 plus so 15 points of damage.
Okay. As you send out these darts of magic, they sort of swarm around each other for hitting him. He sort of takes them, you watch as it sort of race across his body, his robe's tearing more, and you watch as familiar red blood starts to spill out.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Erendir, it is your turn.
So which one was not the one that Connor's in front of? I assume, right? The one you guys were attacking.
Yeah,
Back there.
it's
At the very back.
The one all the way in the back with the green
Oh, okay, yeah.
shit.
I mean, I got advantage on him, right? Or did that go away when Alex attacked him?
Alex technically didn't have an attack roll.
nope. There's no attack
It's-
roll. Magic missiles is an automatic thing unless someone does shield.
Okay. I just wanted to check.
Unless Charles says otherwise, because I trust him.
No. I was just wondering if guiding bolt's a melee attack or
I think it's just attack roll.
I'm double checking. I'm pretty sure it's an attack roll. Just me.
I think it's just an attack roll.
Yeah.
Like you have to physically roll. Like it has to be like a physical attack. It can't be a magical attack.
Yeah.
The next attack roll made.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
So
Oh, it could be anything then. Okay.
you
So,
did
okay.
make one. So then I
Go
will
for it.
draw an arrow and attack him
Pew pew.
with advantage. Pew pew. I only rolled a 27.
Okay.
Fuck you in the face, Mike.
Only.
Well, I was hoping for the natural 20. So I'm going to use Colossus Slayer.
Okay.
Oh, I made a dumb mistake and didn't Hunter's Mark. That's okay. 12... 19 points of piercing damage on that guy. Oh, wait,
Okay.
is he a fiend?
Nope.
Fine.
Sorry.
Is he a beast?
Oh, man.
Does he look like a bitch?
Ooh, nice.
Nailed it. Catch me outside, how about that?
How about
Um,
So I don't know, with that mask over his face, it's hard to tell from here.
Oh shit.
Then as a bonus, I'm going to Hunter's Mark the spoopy blood guy, the big dude.
Mr. Spoopy Blood Guy is getting mocked.
Him. Okay. Then I will attack him.
Okay.
And if it hits, I'm going to say the command word. And that's not going to hit. Tragic. 17 to hit.
17 does not hit. Wait, no, 17 does hit.
Oh shit. Okay. So I say the command word on the bow. Really? Fuck off with your 3 extra points. 3, 4, 7, 14 points of damage total to him.
You bring up your bow, you shoot the first one, you watch as it hits the gentleman with the book in back, and you watch as he tries to bring his book up to defend himself, but it sinks into his shoulder, and you listen to him scream, and then you go and you mark the giant beanpole looking thing in blood armor, and you fire a shot, and you watch as the arrow sinks into the blood and continues to sink, and there is the cracking of wood as your arrow is destroyed as it's brought into the blood armor.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Clarin.
I'm going to cast Firebolt on the one that... This one.
Okay.
Just to help help Connor move on to the next one. Or at least get that one dead faster.
Okay.
Hold on, character sheet is so slow.
Dude, I feel it.
Jesus.
Nice.
You fucking Christ, yo. That hits. As you hurl this bead of fire and you watch as it streaks toward it, and you hear this horrible clicking noise that just increases as you watch as it hits. You watch the worms on this thing's body retreat, and you see this desiccated corpse beneath before the worms start to move over the burnt section.
Bet that smells good.
Ooh, yeah, burnt, rotting flesh. Ugh.
That seems.
And I move 30 feet just straight down.
Okay, so you're now 30 feet above the ground. You were 30 feet. Wait.
Sorry.
You were 60 feet up.
You were 60 feet up, now you're just 30 feet above the ground.
Yes.
Okay.
Nobody got hurt because nothing else was the turn. Yeah, okay.
Initiative count 19.
Of course.
Oh, fuck.
It's the him again.
I would fuck. Shut up, Kyle. Okay.
Those of you on the Normandy watch as the air next to you shimmers.
Yeah.
And the veil between the planes is sundered as something steps out of it.
Oh, what?
Can you make that bigger?
Yeah, I want to see that.
Hold on, I'm on the wrong layer.
What
Arms.
the fuck?
What even the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
What you see seems to be bits of fabric with hands with very long fingers. More hands than you can think, sort of stretching out towards you all.
That's fucking nightmare fuel.
It's gonna
Yeah.
wrap up the carpet.
And as you watch as the arms stretch out, they stretch out longer and longer and longer than human arms can.
That short.
And let's see, it's going to make an attack on each of you on the carpet.
Whoa.
First one is going to be against Rael. That is a 28 to hit.
Oh yeah, just barely.
Knowing that's a hit.
You know, you don't need to narrate what I'm doing.
But it's fun to narrate your life.
You take 13 points of piercing damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh, good, it's poisonous.
I'm so good at those.
Sorry, Snigget?
Yeah?
Snigget, my internet's cutting in and out. Could I have imposed disadvantage on that? I would.
Alright, that's fine. Disadvantage. That's a 29.
So the 28. So it still fucking hits.
Yeah, so
God damn it.
Constitution saving throw for me, darling.
Oh, that's not good. That's not a good number. Oop, ow! That hurt. I just dropped my spiked die on my foot.
Yeah, don't do that.
Nope.
Just nope.
Nope, that's an 8. I rolled a 6.
Oh, I love you, Jolie.
So am I
hate
hitting
when DMs
0?
say that.
Or is it just like massive damage?
You watch as these nailed hands come towards you, scratching. The nail pierces your skin, and as it withdraws, you feel blood start to run from your nose and your mouth, and you start coughing up blood. And you cannot be healed magically or naturally until the end of your next long rest.
Oh my god.
Fucking kidding me.
So I'm dead.
Holy shit!
How much damage was that?
Oh my god.
That was 13 points.
That's what I thought.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
I'm
fucking
dead,
love it.
guys. Great.
All
I love
right.
you, Snicket.
I love you guys. Y'all wanted harder.
Fraser, wait.
I
what?
was just.
Okay. The
Okay,
next,
Rael wants harder, but not like that.
the next one is to you, Alex. That is a 27 to hit.
Yep, that'll do it.
Okay, so you take. That's. You take 23 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I hope this is disease because I'm immune. to-
Mod 20. You feel these nails scrape against it, you just make it. As it scrapes across you. The next arm reaches out for you, Arendir. Does a modified 20 hit you?
Yeah.
You take 25 points of piercing damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me as well.
Alright, I'm gonna use inspiration.
Yeah.
Let's turn that into a 19.
Oh shit.
Womp
That's a
womp.
fail.
Oh well.
Son of a bitch.
I realized as soon as I said it that it wasn't gonna matter.
You feel the nails scrape across you. And you feel it pierce into you. And you take 2 points of damage to your wisdom.
Oh man,
Oh,
I have
good,
to
it
make
says
so
random
many bad
effects.
changes.
I wonder
Okay.
if each arm does something different or something.
And
Or
the
maybe,
next
like,
one
every time that does damage.
reaches out towards you, Corin.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
That is a 22 to hit.
Just barely fucking hits.
You take 29 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
29.
29.
Rip my cock off.
I mean,
One of the arms might do that, Corin.
Yeah, don't give an
if you
idea,
want to
man.
push it, it could.
And a
Turn to
con
pretend it'll
save.
blow my cock
Yes.
off.
I think Tess would be right cross with us if
I
that
was
happened.
just about to say that. My browser just blocked my character sheet for. Hold on, sorry.
You're good.
Oh, that small box.
Oh my
that small
God.
box.
I forgot to use fucking the inspiration that I was gonna say. It wouldn't have mattered.
Let's see. Okay.
Told you Roll20 was gonna fuck me. Raw with 30 dicks.
No lube, man. Not even. Don't even think about asking for a reach around.
Alright, Corin, you gain a level of exhaustion as you feel the nail
my
pierce
God.
you and scrape across your body. And that's thing's turn. Next up is the asshole in the back.
I blame all of this on Charles.
Why?
Don't you feel safer on the horse with me, Professor?
Because I love Charles, that's why.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. I am gonna use. Oh, let's see. Oh man. Oh man, this is a fun spell. I'm going to read it to make sure I got it right. And I need to figure out what's the. So he is going to. Talmar,
Yo,
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw for
son of
me.
a bitch. The one thing I'm bad at. Come on, Roll20. Don't fuck me in the ass. Oh, cool.
Nice! Nice!
I
Amazing.
appreciate it, Roll20.
You, on top of Bucky with the professor behind you, watch as this guy runs forward and points at you, and suddenly you feel light as you feel yourself almost teleported to another dimension, and you swear you can see a maze build itself around you, but you manage to force yourself to stay in the material realm.
Is he gonna banish me? What the fuck?
Try cast Labyrinth, I think.
Maze.
It
Maze.
might have been maze. He curses, looks down at his finger, and goes, I'm disappointed in you. And that's his turn. It is now the professor's turn.
Don't make
Well-
him sound like Marcus.
I
Would
did
you,
some of
would you guys like some scones?
Stop it. No. You stop it. Stop it right now.
You guys hear Marcus, I hear Buffalo Bill.
Joke's on you. It was Marcus all along.
No one shall talk.
Scones of death. I am going to cast right here. Whoops, that's not the right thing to have. Right here, a 20-foot sphere. Well, that was supposed to give me a. Hang on. That was supposed to give me a higher level query. Thank you.
I was literally typing that to her.
Love you, Jolie.
Gives you 1d6 for each 1d6. Oh, wow. Shit. Okay. So let me do. Sorry, Snicket. Let me do this.
You're good.
Wait, you can cast tornado on people? That's awesome.
So it's a 20-foot sphere that stays right here.
And it's only going to affect those assholes, because Evocation Wizard.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's anyone within 30 feet of the sphere.
Oh, man.
Remember, you can set auras.
No. Somebody's getting a blue dot.
Yes. That's what I like to see.
Is Azzy with us?
You don't see her.
Oh. We forgot about her.
Immediately suspicious.
It's fucking Azalin.
Doesn't mean shit.
Never trust anything in D&D.
And I mean, suspicious means she went off ahead. Meaning we're gonna have to go save her ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
As in, they let her pass and then
We
attacked us
got,
to the yes.
yeah, we got Gandalfed.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action on this turn to use the lightning damage. Because right now, when I summon it, they all just take the 14 bludgeoning, if they make the with the save. And then as a bonus action, to one creature you choose. And I am going to shoot the lightning at that red dude.
Okay. So, with elegant movements of your hands, you summon up this storm that you shape into a sphere, and you watch as it buffets them as they try to keep their footing. And as you watch the lightning crackle across the surface of it, you command it downwards, striking the thing in blood armor. And you watch as the blood sizzles and blackens in places as the lightning strikes it.
Okay, and then everything in that 20-foot sphere is difficult terrain.
Okie dokie.
And that is my turns. And then it was like, Tenma, we should probably do something about something. I don't know. I hadn't thought this far. Okay, good job. Don't kill us.
I mean, I guess I could throw my sword at the hand thing, but I was thinking about the dude who just pointed at me.
Yes, we should probably take care of something, but on not here, high above the ground. This is too much for me to say in 6 seconds. Never mind. Good job. Kill.
Just hang on, Professor.
Hang on.
Alright, as you hang on, you watch as this thing slowly starts to float. The gentleman red iron starts to slowly float off the ground.
Damn it.
And so it's difficult terrain?
Yeah.
So it is.
It's all windy and stuff.
That is just enough. There.
Balls.
Reach. As a bonus action, you watch as it reaches out to the worm-covered thing next to it, and you watch as it starts to look up, its eyes go red, and it starts to foam at the mouth. And it goes into a blood rage.
It made the worm thing go into a blood rage?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
And then it reaches out and strikes Talmar. That is a 23 to hit.
23?
Yeah. I need the big ones.
The big ones. I never want to hear my DM say that.
I'm using the D100.
Well, you know, you take 20 points of slashing damage. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Dex. Not so good.
You are now considered grappled.
I'm getting flashbacks.
As it towers above you all. At initiative 11, you all watch as there is a shimmer of light, and I deleted her token.
As
Yeah, so I'm just fuck it. I'm not gonna go find it again. So here, she blinks back into existence. Goes, all right. Fuck. What the? All right, no. And she is going to cast Shatter. Stupid little one fails. Big one makes. So they take damage. Okay. As, let's see if she blinks back. Yep, she makes her blink. She goes, I'm here! Boop! Doing her best to stay out of harm's way while giving you guys support.
So she blinked back out.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, I am on the wrong thing. Why is this happening? Oh.
Layers, yay!
I hate layers. Layers are the worst. Onions have layers. I like onions.
Parfaits have layers.
Ogres have layers.
I am going to kill you, Pat. Alright.
Trident has layers.
I wish I was paid in Trident layers.
Parfait has
Okay.
layers.
So, the first one is going to attack you, Connor.
Fight me.
That's a natural 1.
Fight me.
That is a 22 to hit.
Alright, I'm going to repost the one that missed, but we will resolve the one hitting me first.
Okay, so you take 8 points of slashing damage, and then 9 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And repost, and then it's going to do one more thing.
Alright, so repost. That's a mod 20 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Alright, 2d8. Cocked die, get to reroll ones. Oh shit, max damage. 16. So he takes 28 points of bludgeoning.
Oof. Alright. As you hit him in response, and then the last thing he does is, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
I've got advantage.
These things explode.
Maybe. I don't think I did that much damage. I mean, I've done quite a bit of damage, but...
It also failed the shatter save, so you just might be dying.
15.
And the storm spell.
You watch as you hit, the worms leap off to try to grab onto you and burrow into your skin.
Oh
You
god.
manage to just dodge out of the way.
Thank
As-
god.
With your post, bit.
Nimbly dooged it.
And the other one is going to attack you, Talmar.
Since I'm grappled, does he get advantage?
No.
First one is that's a 10. Second one is a 15.
Nope.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw anyway.
Dexterity saving throw, because I'm not good.
You watch as a worm launches off of it and starts to try to find a way to bury itself into your skin.
Yeah, good luck trying to get through this Adam.
That's his turn. legendary action.
I was gonna say stop
I'm
taunting
never gonna
Snicket.
go.
Da, 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 da. Oh man.
Didn't you say that you have a +5 to your initiative, Kyle?
No, I have a +1 to my initiative. You said I had +5.
Oh, you had a 5. Okay, I got you. I understand that.
No, I have a 5.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Actually, it is going to move up. Here, it still has you since it has reach. Alright, Tomar, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm grappled right now.
You are, you can try to escape if you want.
If I attack him while grappled, would I receive disadvantage?
Nope.
No.
It's only restrained.
It's only restrained. Okay. Then fuck it, I'm just gonna attack it twice.
Okie dokie.
Care if he's grappled me. And I'm gonna use 2 level 1 smites on it. If they hit.
That hits. That also hits.
Alright, so that's gonna do additional. This guy isn't undead or fiend, is he?
He is fiend.
He is a fiend, so alright. So that's 2, 3.
Jesus Christ, fucking paladins, yo.
Jesus. 20.
Alright, so that's 29, 40, 49, 81 damage.
Okay. As you land it, you watch as the blood starts to part and thin and blacken in places, the armor receding as you're smacking this and bringing down divine platinum light. Connor. Is there any? Well, you're not. You can't move.
Nah. Bucky is the one who I'm riding. So is Bucky restrained or is Bucky grappled?
You are grappled. You can't urge Bucky onward.
Okay.
If you try to move Bucky, you will fall off. And the professor would be on the horse with no one
Leading the horse.
leading the horse.
Professor, you know how to ride horses, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna tell Bucky telepathically to
Like
go ahead
300 years?
and move it.
He will gain attacks of opportunity.
Just let us stay here.
All right.
All right, Connor, it's your turn.
Alrighty then, just because we're going to be kind of an asshole on these, we're going to we're going to step up to this mage d-bag. First attack's going to be a trip attack.
Okay.
We're going to make these all reckless. Because YOLO. That is a 32 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yeah, he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh my god.
Oops. That's not
What's the
enough.
DC?
Oh, sorry.
18.
He just barely makes it.
Alright, so he no superiority. Actually, I think I still got the superiority die. I just think he just doesn't. He just doesn't get knocked prone. Trip attack. Yeah, just add to the damage.
Okay.
So that's an extra a D10 on that. All right, second attack. Ooh, that's a 17. I rolled 2 3s.
That still hits, but he's going to use Portent and inflict the natural one he rolled beforehand upon your roll. So instead, it's a nat 1 and it misses. Oh, divination wizards.
Third swing.
And move it when I try. There we go.
Third swing's a 25.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So let's swing for the
Well,
first.
Kathy disappeared. What happened?
So that's 11 plus the D10. That's a 15. So he takes 27 points for the first shot. Goes down like wet paper.
He's like, aha! I have foreseen. You're not going to sweat.
You want want me to re-roll the third attack?
No, I mean you're good. That still hits.
Okay. Ooh, that's very near to max damage.
Oh shit, yo.
15. That's 27 points of bludgeoning on that next swing.
And this thing is looking rough as you run up and hit it in the back of the kneecaps with your maul.
Nope, I'm gonna save the action surge. I don't know how long we're gonna be here.
All right.
He's not enjoying the
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Double team.
Anything else I want to do? Bonus action. No, I had to use an action. Okay, yeah, no, we're good.
Okay. Legendary action. Thing is, I don't know. I just your health is gonna need to be fixed,
Yeah,
Professor.
yeah, I got it. Thank you. Sorry about that.
You're good. So how far away are you guys? Oh, you are all in range. I need.
We're 30 feet up though, still, aren't we?
Yes, you are. You're
Okay.
still in range. I need everybody to roll a charisma saving throw.
What is this shit?
Everybody isn't everybody here.
Everybody here.
I'm using a D of inspiration.
Me too.
I'm using D of inspiration.
I have a plus
Oh,
15
I
to
don't
charisma,
have one
and I
of
rolled that
those.
20. So, oh, you have a additional plus 5, Dustin.
Okay, so that's 15 then.
Okay.
I just did like a finger guns at the spell, and it just like, nah, you're.
Thank fucking Christ.
That was both me and you, Corey. We both just went like
Or I mean, thank Paylor.
finger guns, and then like, yeah, then it's like, nah, we can't curse you.
All right. So if you're gonna use Indomitable, use it.
My idea, the fact, like, I don't know how long we're gonna be here. I'm not gonna burn a bunch of stuff that takes short rests to get back.
Okay. So Aaron. Let's see. Professor fails. Connor fails. I think the rest of you make it. So let's see. Everybody here.
What was the DC?
The
Is that-
DC.
I have a 15. Not a 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
The DC was 19.
Okay. Just checking.
So everybody here is going to take damage. Awesome. So everybody takes 32 points of necrotic damage. Professor and Connor, you both take a level of exhaustion.
God damn it!
As there's this explosion of blood and necrotic energy that just wafts out in a 100-foot radius from him.
32, you said?
32.
If I hadn't saved, I would have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Do
How about like half, guys?
do I also
got-
get a
You
level
also can't be healed.
because I failed?
Did
I-
you know?
do I
Yes,
get-
you also.
Do I get double secret exhaustion?
I keep everybody has names so close together. I thought you said you had a 21 and it was Alex.
No, that's
So-
fine.
You do have a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
And that's his legendary action. Ryle, it is your turn.
Fuck. Fuck. I mean, I'm so screwed, folks.
Attack things. Attack things.
Yes. Which one?
The hand thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the hand thing.
But don't let it attack again.
Okay, I can't math right now, and I don't know if I can actually get it far enough. Yeah, off the map. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that because fuck this thing. I'm gonna cast a 5th level fireball
Okay?
behind
Okay.
so that it hits the fucked up thing
But
and
not
not
you
the
guys.
rest of us.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, it needs to make a dex saving throw.
DC.
I'm checking that. Where's my fucking... Find one of my other bard spells. Since apparently I can't see shit. 17.
Okay, so it fails.
Great. It takes 8d10. Or sorry, 10d6. I can't talk today, guys. I can't brain today. Basically. It's been all day long. It's really annoying.
Who knows what Roll20 is doing at any given time?
Those are both cocked. Shit. Uh, 20, 35. Not that great.
As you level a fireball and whoosh, as you watch as it buffets it, and it starts to burn at the fabric that's swirling across this thing. Anything else you'd like to do?
So I should be in range. I'm gonna go ahead and spend my last inspiration. And give that to Talmar.
Had you given
Since
me
he's
one?
in trouble. Yes,
Yeah.
you three got one.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize. Okay.
I couldn't reach the others before. And Talmar's sort of in trouble at the moment.
A little bit. Alright.
Find out what this worm thing is on.
Alex, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna swing 3 times at it.
Okay.
At the moment. 14.
Misses.
That's a modified 20.
That hits.
Switching dice because this one's rolling like shit. 23.
That hits.
So 2 hit. 12. And another 12, so 24 points of damage. 6 of which were radiant.
Okay. As you steady yourself on the carpet and swing, 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 you manage to start hacking away at flesh and silk as you watch it. There's this horrible moaning noise coming from underneath the fabric, but you don't see any mouths.
I'm gonna use an action surge and
Okay.
scorching ray on it.
Okie dokie.
So I need to roll for each of these attacks. That's a 21.
Hits.
21.
Hits.
Oh, come on. And a 19 plus 7 is 26.
Okay.
Each hit, target takes 2d6. So that's 5, 10, 13, 15, 20 points of fire damage.
As you send a fireball to scorch it, the blood running immediately, burning as the motes of fire hit it. Anything else?
All of my bonus actions I want to save, so no.
Okay. And Dia, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the little dude next to Talmar.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And I do 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'll do a sharpshooter shot on the big blood armor dude.
Okay.
So why not? Good night. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So Hunter's Mark and Colossus Slayer. Man.
All the things.
Yeah. And then now, and also Sharpshooter. It's too late for this shit, guys.
So did I.
15, 30, 32 points of damage.
As you manage to watch as it sinks in. This time the blood armor doesn't pull it in, and it stays. And it is looking like it is having quite a bad day. Is there anything else?
Nope, that's it. That's my turn.
Alright. Corin, it's your turn.
Okay. So as in the interest of not being metagamey, Corin wouldn't know that I can't heal Rael, so I'm going to cast bonus action Healing Word on Rael.
Yeah, she hasn't said anything.
Well, I don't even know if you would know. That's the weird thing about it.
Nope. As you go to cast Healing Word, your normal healing magic that would knit wounds does absolutely nothing.
Oh, you probably
Does
know
the
now.
spell get expended?
It does.
Okay, cool. That's why I only did a level 1. I kind of figured. Now I know, so now I can be like, don't try to heal Rael, it's not going to work.
Okay.
I'm going to then cast Banishment on the arm. On the arm thing.
Oh shit. Alright, what's the DC for it?
I think it's 19. Let me look.
And it's a charisma, yes?
Hold on. That's a doobly
sure.
check.
I'm pretty sure it's
I did not mean to do that 3 times.
yes, it is a charisma save, and it is 19. God damn it. It barely makes it.
Is there a way that I could move the carpet in a way that if it attacks, damn it. Do you guys think I should move the carpet and try and get away from this thing?
Yeah. It hit all 4 of us last time, so it
Yeah, if you
and a
do,
lot of hits.
if it swings at one of us, I can try and block it at least.
Okay. I'm gonna move 30 feet away from it.
Okay, you move 30 feet away. It's going to do an attack of opportunity on... It's going to try to do attack of opportunity on you, Corin.
I'm gonna block. Or attempt to.
What does that entail?
I'm gonna
Just
move down there.
disadvantage.
Okay. So... that is a 13.
Does not.
So you managed to slide the carpet away. As
It was a
you...
try. I could have tried to hurt it, but I wanted to get it away from us.
Moving that asshole over here so I can move you guys. Like what? Above or below?
Or laterally.
Goes over there. This thing goes here. Alright, it's its turn, and...
As it chases you.
It can't have a huge speed. It's a bunch of arms.
It doesn't, but it has something else it can do.
Just
Comes
teleports.
towards me.
Moves
It has
here.
go gadget arms.
Alright.
We're still 30 feet up in the air, too.
It is as it slowly descends. And who is it going to hit? Oh, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Aaron Deer. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Fucking 6.
Oh man.
Fuck me up, Snicket. Do it. You won't.
Oh, the twofer!
Kill both of
The
them.
twofer!
Yeah, do it.
I don't want to. If the
She
die,
will.
I will say, if the die do roll that way, that's one thing.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Hold on. Oh shit. Okay. You take 71 points of necrotic damage
Motherfuck.
Jesus fucking Christ.
as all the fingers point to one point and point at you as this beam of black energy just streaks across and hits
Oh
you.
my god.
You just got finger of death.
Damn it. I did.
It might have been a death ray or something.
Still alive, though.
Oh my god. I mean, I'm not gonna say I won't kill you, but I'm just saying that it's the dice, not me. I love you, Mike.
I love you too. It's fine. I said I challenged you. I literally.
Oh man, I just started watching the dice add up. I'm like,
Oh, that's cute. I wrote my current health as 71 instead of that's how much damage I have.
Professor, it is your turn.
Right. I am going to. Let's see. Let's see. What do I got here? That leaves me with the thing. How do I feel it is on its saves? I don't know. How did it do against that fireball again?
The big nasty thing with all the arms?
Yeah.
It failed miserably.
I'm just wondering like what its dex is.
It's a bunch of floating arms and fabric. You don't know exactly how dexy this thing is.
Yeah. So I'm just going to point. I'm like two can point fingers, and do that.
That's a fail.
That it takes 86 force damage.
Yeah, this thing is. All of a sudden, as soon as you hit disintegrate, you watch as most of the fabric is eaten away, revealing a tangled mess of knotted black flesh at its core.
That's just disgusting. Bonus action. I'm only casting this for the hit. 14's probably not going to hit. Lightning damage. Lightning bolt from the storm sphere. Let's just do it to the. Yeah, that's not going to hit.
Blood thing.
Anybody. I was going to hit the blood guy, but I don't think 14 hits. So.
No, unfortunately, 14 does not hit. As you bring down some.
Do I have advantage on it at all with the attack? Spell attack?
You have advantage on attack roll if the target is in the sphere.
Is it?
He is in the sphere.
All right.
He's half in the sphere, half out. So that's
so
a 19 that does hit.
Okay, so 21 lightning damage then.
Yeah. As you watch its chest rise and fall hard,
Charles, I
and
knew there was an advantage somewhere in there, but that's a lot to read.
it is a lot to read. He barely stands. Is there anything else you want to do?
No, that's action, bonus action. I'm saving my reaction. I'm good.
Okay. Telmar.
Oh, man, Charles.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Telmar. You take 40 points of acid damage
Acid damage.
as you're stuck in this thing's ever widening grip.
Whoa! I don't have 40 HP. I have 49 HP.
And it's going to reach behind, and you watch Connor as this thing forms another arm out of its back to swing at you.
Ooh, because he's making
got
an attack
advantage.
against someone, not against me.
Yep.
Cool.
That is a 25 to hit.
Oh, that totally is.
Oh shit, that's the wrong die, Snick. Snick butt, wrong die. So that is 22 points of slashing damage.
Reduced to 11.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Got advantage. That is a 22. Thank God for advantage, or that would have been a natural fucking 1.
You manage to just slip out of its grasp as it tries to hold you. And that's its turn.
Oh, if it ends its turn in the sphere, it takes bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
But it has to make the strength save again.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Well, it made
fuck.
it save.
So it made it save.
It takes no. Attack weapon.
Okay. Alright, it's this thing's turn, and it's going to attack you, Professor.
Reaction
damn.
shield.
So what is your DC now?
Plus 5, so 24.
Okay, first one misses.
Oh god.
Second one fucking misses.
Yes.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Not good at those.
I'm like, good work, Professor. Like behind.
You have Talmar right there, though.
So 15.
Makes it.
Oh man, aura for the win, man.
As you watch as a worm is launched off of it and tries to attach itself to you.
Get off, Electros.
Talmar, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna attack the blood monster thing. I'm gonna use level 1 much smite and call it.
Okay. That hits. That also hits.
All right, so it's gonna be additional 68.
Just 68. Nothing small.
So that's 23,
It's dead.
41, 71 damage.
It's so dead. So you, still in its grasp, spring once, twice. You strike down and down again, hacking through this body. As soon as you get past the blood armor, your sword cuts through it like a hot knife through butter. And you watch as it's cut in half, top half slowly falling off and hitting the ground. And you watch as it all turns to blood, blacken, and dry up on the ground.
Is that worm thing still on me?
Yes, it is, and it is burrowing into you.
Into my armor?
It's burrowing into your skin.
How did it get?
Your neck, your face,
Oh.
you've got skin exposed in armor.
You take 7 points of necrotic damage.
Is there any way for me to try to get it off?
It would take an action.
Ooh. All right. 7.
Connor, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna charge
I'm
through
itchy
as
now.
the blood's starting to fall. I'm just gonna charge through and just kill this thing.
Okay.
love it.
Reckless.
Just step through it with your fucking. Oh.
Okay, so that's a natural 20.
Oh, I hit it. Roll damage,
So roll damage. Okay.
just in case.
I don't know if you're gonna kill it then.
I don't know. We'll see. That's 2 natural 20s tonight, though, so I'm feeling pretty good, even though I've got fucking level exhaustion. I get to reroll 1s. It's 10, 20. That's 32 points of damage.
Beautiful.
And I'm gonna do something really, really stupid. I'm gonna turn as I slam into this thing, and then just bring up the hammer, and I'm just gonna hammer throw it at the fucking thing above me.
Yes.
Oh! Do it!
Kneel near it.
We're gonna, just for shits and giggles, we're gonna make this a great weapon master.
Do it.
Man, did you accidentally throw the poor
You're just gonna lose your hammer.
Black
if it
ball
fails
into
to
orbit.
level.
Shush.
Go take
That
back
is a 21.
That hits.
It's just because how metal that was, we're rolling metal dice.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yes.
I know I had another D8 here made from metal. Oh, fuck it, whatever. 5, 8, that's 13 plus 22. That's 35 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, as you watch, half the arms are snapped and broken, lying now limp.
I go get can I go pick up my hammer the rest of my action?
Yeah, you can use the rest of your action to go and pick up your hammer.
I'm to go find my hammer.
All right, so what say it's like, eh.
All right, Rael, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay, so here's a question.
Yes, dear.
Corin knows. Corin,
What
did
does
you
Corin
say
know?
anything?
Yeah, I said something after I tried to heal you.
Okay, so I know.
So you know that. Well, you are very well aware, as the healing word caressed your skin did nothing to you.
Yeah. Okay.
All of my healing spells are like a skin caress.
Naturally.
Creepy.
Especially to Arendir.
Yeah. Speaking of, Arendir doesn't look good.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it.
So.
Oh, and you? Oh, it's your turn. Oh, good.
Yeah.
I can be healed as far as I know.
Yeah.
Dude, were you just doing the sexy saxophone, man?
I said your healing word was like a careless whisper.
Oh, I totally missed that.
What you doing, Ariel?
I am.
You gonna heal? You gonna attack? You gonna?
Swan dive off the carpet.
No. Not the
Lara
last.
Croft it.
She's not pulling a Buffy. No.
Exactly.
No, I'm gonna turn around and hit Arendir with a 4th level Cure Wounds.
Okay.
That's Ooh, damn! I rolled pretty good. 24.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. And crap.
Oh shit.
Oh, I don't know, I'm prepared today. Fuck. Been good.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and healing word as well.
Okay. As you use your healing prowess to bring Arendir up. Alex, it is your turn.
Okay. Remind me if I am still relatively new to casting spells. If I cast a 2nd level spell, can I use a bonus action to cast a cantrip?
Yeah, as long as it's below the it's 2nd level or lower for bonus actions.
Okay. I am gonna cast Shatter at 3rd level.
Okay.
So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw of 17.
He makes it.
Okay. A creature made of inorganic material, blah blah blah. It takes 38 or half as much. Alright, so it still takes 48 halved. That's 8. And 16, so 8 points of thunder damage. And then I'm going to hurl a firebolt at it. That's a 24.
Okay, that hits.
9, 12 points of fire damage. And that is my turn.
Okay. So you cast Shatter and then fire a firebolt at it, and you watch as it buffets this thing. This thing's looking on death's door, one arm still shaky, still functioning, as if searching for its next target. Arendir, you hit with necrotic. You find the healing word of Rael sort of bolster you, and you come back onto your feet to look at this thing that tried to knock you down, but you got up again.
I say, you're never gonna keep me down, and I do a sharpshooter shot.
Yay!
If you hadn't, I was about to.
Yeah.
That's a 23 to hit.
The
We
hit.
progressed past the 90s to escape that song, Mike.
Never. With Colossus Slayer, that is 26 points of piercing damage.
How do you want to do this?
I just so over everything. I just like grumpily draw one arrow and just like and release it and just kill it.
You just like, oh fuck, I'm done with this shit already. You knock an arrow, let it fly, it hits straight into the knot of the thing, and you watch as it all comes undone. The fabric, the flesh folding in and in and in on itself until it sort of pops out of existence.
And then I say to Alex, "Welcome to the fucking Hollow."
Right.
As you guys come out of it.
Unless there are more.
Already battered and bleeding.
I'm going to take a potion.
Oh, dear God.
Welcome to the Hollow.
Nice, Snicket.
It is late.
Yes, it is
I-
very late.
I think we're going to call it for the night. I hope you guys had fun.
Yes, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I hope the battle was okay.
Wicked
Yeah,
our
dude, that was
monster
so
is
good.
evil. Wicked our monster is evil.
I love how gross just everything is now.
Yeah, it's just
Fuck-
so
it's fucking
like
awesome.
disfigured and oh man.
I still have it buried into my skin. I need to probably get that out.
Oh,
You're ready to slot off.
Can I resolve that real fast?
makes me so squeamish.
Yeah.
You were saying, Dustin?
Oh, I was gonna. Can I help Talmar really quick? Just take the worm.
Yeah, you managed to pull the worm off.
I use Mage Hand.